First class flights around the world are luxurious with fine dining, spacious seats, and world-class service. First class in America, however, not so much, with the seats being just slightly bigger than economy. Jetblue is on a mission to change that. They recently unveiled Jetblue Mint, which is a fully lie-flat seat that you can fly domestically in the US. It comes with nice amenities, luxury dining, and live TV on your screen. The best part is that it is actually affordable to fly. I'll share with you just how much this costs later on.
Flight is about to board. Let's go get checked in.
My flight today is just over 5 hours from San Francisco to New York City. Come along with me on America's best first class.
Got the boarding pass, seat 4A. It never gets old seeing business or first class.
JetBlue doesn't have any of their own airport lounges, and they do not offer access into other lounges even with their Mint first class ticket. Normally that's not a problem at all. I have credit cards that get me access into priority pass lounges all over the world. But at this specific airport in San Francisco, all of the good lounges are in the international terminal.
So I'm hanging out here for the next little bit until the flight boards.
Although airport lounges are a big part of flying first class, I don't think it's that bad of a trade-off for the cost of this experience I'm about to have. And I didn't have long to wait until it was time to board.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. You're good to go.
Thank you. Yes. Let's go.
First impressions are that this seat is very big and super comfortable. The way the seats are laid out is a little funky. There are 2 seats on each side in the front row, 1 seat behind that, and 2, then 1. So if you can get one of the rows that only has 1 seat, you basically have the same amount of room as 2 seats.
This seat is massive.
If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead.
All right, we have taken off and reached our cruising altitude, so let's have a look around the seat.
They gave us an amenity kit, which I will open in just a second, and a water bottle. I thought this was just a blanket at first, but apparently it can also be a foot shawl sleep nook. The screen is a really good size, and the best part, they have live direct TV on here. We've got football on today. How cool is that? Not 1, but 2 windows and tons of storage space right here.
That was full of crumbs in there.
This little pocket here is perfect for storing your phone. There are 3 outlets to charge. That's huge. Airlines never have enough places to charge your stuff. I'm also really impressed with the amount of legroom this seat has.
A fully lay flat bed, but there is also a relaxing position you can go in.
One thing I definitely didn't notice until I was editing this video, check out the guy right behind me. He's just back there listening to me review this seat, and he's probably really confused as to what I'm up to. But at least I could provide him some in-flight entertainment. Influencers in the wild, am I right?
Watching football, getting a massage, looking out my window at beautiful views at 30,000 feet. Check that off the bucket list.
The feature that sets this seat apart from many other first or business class flights in America is that this sliding door opens and closes fully, giving you tons of privacy.
Okay, lunch is on its way, so before it comes.
I love this amenity kit right here. This says you can use it as a lotion or for aftershave balm. But my favorite part, these de-stress gummies. I have definitely never seen that before. And hey, you know what? I'm feeling a little stressed today. Let's try this out and see if it helps.
Much better. Miracle Mist? Yeah. It's actually pretty nice. Rejuvenating. It's a pretty good amenity kit.
Enjoy.
That looks delicious. Thank you.
The way the dining works in Mint is the menu has 5 different small plate options. You can choose any 3 of the 5 that you want. But I made friends with the flight attendants and they gave me 4 dishes instead of 3. Don't tell anyone. Bulgar salad, which is ancient grains with cucumbers, tomatoes, and tahini. Shrimp with salsa verde, a roast chicken with artichoke, and a pork shoulder with roasted red pepper, garlic, almonds, and paprika. After trying 4 out of the 5 dishes on the menu,
I have to say the winner is the chicken with artichoke in the tahini sauce. It's really light, really delicious.
but I would feel like I'm cheating you of the experience without mentioning that the bread with the red pepper sauce is next level. For dessert, they brought vanilla gelato with oats and bananas. You are about to see my happy dance because
That's the best dessert I've ever had on an airplane.
with the meal service complete, I thought I'd take advantage of this fully lie flat bed, which, once again, I have to point out is one of the only domestic flights in the US with a seat like this. And I definitely know that I fell into a deep sleep because at some point while I was sleeping, this happened.
I must have accidentally hit the massage button because I woke up to the seat. It was massaging my back and it scared me a little bit.
Definitely one of the weirdest ways I've woken up on a plane, but the vibes are still high.
I don't know if it's because of those de-stressing gummies or the nap, but I am feeling $1 million right now.
A quick look at the travel map tells me that we've almost arrived in New York City. This was one of the most enjoyable cross-country flights I've ever taken. I may have slept through most of it, but it is now time to land.
Thank you for choosing Jetblue today. We look forward to seeing you on future flights very soon.
Honestly, my takeaway is that the flight crew with JetBlue was fantastic.
They gave us a little bag of chocolate walnuts as a parting
The
gift.
whole experience was amazing. I definitely want to do this again soon. Now, I did promise I would give a price breakdown to show how cost-effective these flights are, but first let me tell you why I'm flying to New York. The main reason I'm in New York is because tomorrow I am starting a trip where I am flying first class around the entire world. It's going to be about 80 hours of flying, and I cannot wait to share the experiences in my coming videos.
There is one other reason I'm excited to be at JFK.
If you walk down this hallway and through these doors, you will find this velvet red carpet corridor which leads to what is probably the coolest airport hotel in the world. This is the TWA Hotel, and it's actually an old airport terminal. This was the terminal for TWA Airlines in the 1960s, and they recently renovated it and turned it into a boutique hotel, full of modern amenities like this heated rooftop infinity pool and this life-size twister room. This is definitely one of those moments where I realized it's more fun traveling with friends. I don't think Twister is meant to be played alone. Alright, enough of that. Let's have a look around the hotel. There is a bunch of old decor like these classic cars out front and this 10-cent payphone, but it's combined with modernized amenities like this full self check-in. And now that I've checked into the hotel for the night, let me give you the cost breakdown I promised for the JetBlue flight. I typically book my flights using reward points, but the cash price on this particular ticket was so reasonable that I decided to book it that way instead. It cost me $650 for this flight. I've actually seen fares as low as $300 from Seattle or LA to New York, which to me is insane because that's basically the same price as an economy ticket.
As far as price and value goes, that is definitely the best first class in America and one of the best in the world. Infinity pool overlooking the runway.
It's also about 2 degrees out here, and this is not the best idea I've ever had.
Not only did my camera just fall in the water, I also realized that I have a flight in a couple hours, and now I have a wet swimsuit to take with me.
I've got a flight to catch. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.